right there. Lost that a while back. But this week I found things I thought had gone forever. The crackle of needle on vinyl, the tss of the fizzy drink, leaves crunching. I found them all at Specsavers. Got hearing aids from £495 and bosh, those sounds are back. So's my joie de vivre. You're better off with Specsavers. Book a free hearing test today. Still can't find those keys though.
How will you react if we call to say you're our latest Win Plus winner?
No way! You're joking.
I never win anything.
So far this year on Win Plus, our winners have bagged a spa break, Apple Watch, huge cash prizes, and loads more. Will you be next? Enter now at winplus.co.uk. Great prizes, real winners. 18 plus GB only, T's and C's apply.
Natasha Devon on LBC. Call 0345 6060 973.
It's 7:33 and we are discussing diversity quotas in workplaces. Do you think that they are a good idea? We've had lots of arguments against them so far. If you think that they are really the only way to ensure a more representative workforce, I would love to hear from you. Or if you think that there are better ways to encourage diversity within an industry or within a particular company, the number to call is 03456060973. You can text 84850, tweet at LBC, or you can send a comment to LBC via Alexa. But before we return to that conversation, I did want to talk about Just Stop Oil. You will have been hearing in the news bulletins that they interrupted the Pride Parade today, which I was in, and I was pretty much at the point. I was a few stops back from where the interruption took place, and we'd been warned ahead of time that some kind of action might take place, and I was really hoping that there wouldn't be any kind of violence, because I thought, the right-wing media will have a field day with that. You know, if there's two things that they hate right now, it's climate protesters and LGBT people. And if they are fighting amongst themselves and there's some kind of optics on that they can grab, then that's all we will see in tomorrow's papers. So I'm really glad to say that as far as I could work out from where I was, the whole thing went off without a hitch. I mean, we just danced for half an hour to the lovely people at Heart had a playlist that they were playing out of our truck that we were walking alongside, and we danced for half an hour while the protesters sat on the ground and did their protest, and then the parade continued, and I continue to support the message that Just Stop Oil are putting out there, but I know that you will want to hear from them. So we are joined now by Emma Brown, who is a Just Stop Oil spokesperson. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. So my understanding is that there was a statement that was issued from Just Stop Oil this morning saying that Pride wouldn't be targeted, but then this happened. So what changed in the interim?
Well, I think it's important to acknowledge that Pride is a protest, and that, you know, the whole history of LGBTQI rights has been won through disruptive action, and I think it's perfectly within anyone's rights, especially queer people. These were queer supporters of Just Stop Oil, to challenge and question corporations and organisations. And now Pride is an organisation. It accepts sponsorship. It has floats that go past. I was at Glasgow Pride last year. There were hearts that were rainbows from Barclays everywhere. And I'm sorry, but if you paint a rainbow on a turd, it's still a turd.